morning, Karim.
Good morning, Miss Minnie.
Thank you for coming over and share some of your
Thank
tips.
you.
Yes.
Thank you to having me with you this morning. I'm happy to be with you.
Oh, that's lovely. So, starting off our interview today, we would like you to talk about yourself, your background, and what leads you to start off your business.
Yes, my name is Karim Askari. I'm original from Morocco. I was to live in Italy like before to move to Iceland. I moved to Iceland since 2006. During like February 2006, I moved to Iceland, and then I was working in many sectors as a welder. And then after that, like since 2000 when started crisis in 2008 in Iceland, it was like everything is off. And then I started thinking about to do something for myself. And then we start with first like as NGO,
Yeah.
as something to be help immigrants in Iceland to be integrated society. The first we start with Islamic Cultural Center of Iceland, and then after that we did like Islamic Foundation of Iceland. And in beginning of coronavirus, it was like everything is dead in Iceland. Everything's was in all the world, not only in Iceland. And then it was like in the same building what we have mosque, we have like a guest house was there, but the owner with the corona is the bankruptcy and then was empty. And then I said again, why I'm not starting on business? Because the future in Iceland, what I saw, a lot of tourists coming to here, they are in need of accommodation. And then I'm starting to build my own company. It's called SM Iceland, EHF. And then I rent this place, and then it was ready actually, and then just I add something and I start to, this is the beginning of my business, SM Hostel.
Right. Right, what a story. So from Morocco, your home country,
Yes.
then
Italy, and then Iceland.
and then Iceland.
Yes.
What a story. And then you started off thinking about your community. That's why you
course,
started off
yes.
the second business.
We start first for the community, how we integrate our community, like our community to the society,
Yeah.
to be part of the society. If we still like individuality, or people start working home working, they don't have any place to gather them, to know the news about Iceland, to know what's going on, and then also to start to build the bridge between the authorities in Iceland and then the newcomers or new Icelanders who come to the country. This we have to think about them, and then we create this association.
It's so powerful when you think about not just about you, community, and the bigger picture for the society.
Yes, because the community we are part of the community. If the community succeed, all of us will succeed.
Exactly.
And then also the image of our country, Iceland. When everybody is feel happy, we give good image about the country. This was the idea.
Definitely. We do, and many entrepreneurs will also have a question, because it is the hardest at the very beginning of starting a startup company.
Yes.
And how would you say, how did you finance your company at the very beginning?
Yes, like I said to you, I start from the NGO to my own business. This hostel was ready, actually was everything in it. It's just the owner was like quit. And then I bought all the things from him. That was like almost ready, unless I have to apply for the permissions. That's what I did. I established the company, and then I applied for the permissions. When I get permission, then I start open my business.
Right.
It
you
was
saw
like
the
easy for
opportunity.
yes, as easy for me, because was the coronavirus, everything is dead, and then after that was like everything is open, more tourists coming. I didn't feel the gap about the project itself or the hostel, because it was like it's everything ready. Just I spent some money on it, and then business started growing.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and there was a lot of at that time was like a lot of hostels and hotels in Iceland was closed because they are not starting right away after Corona. The one was our hostel. One of the hostels was open earlier in the coronavirus, and then this was like helping me a lot. to start my business.
During the coronavirus, COVID, right?
Yes,
COVID-19, that period of time is very hard on
Very
many
much.
different
Very
business.
Very
Yeah.
much.
But lucky that you picked up the business and the
Yes.
responsibility too,
Yes, of
with the
course.
mission in mind.
Yes, and then also the country is helping us, like, because that time was under the Vinnamulasopnum or the benefit, the work benefit, and then I changed work from the Vinnamulasopnum to they helped me for the first 6 month wages. This was helped me a lot to establish the business.
Yes. So I think what advice would you give to our fellow entrepreneurship?
Yes, that have to be. They have to be not any afraid, no scary. Just go ahead. Just have to make your plan. Read it well. Ask the people who have experience, and go ahead. You will be succeed. Iceland is easy to establish your project.
Well, I'm very sure our fellow entrepreneurs will be happy to hear that.
Yes, this is the reality. Yes, just we have to encourage everybody who want to do something in Iceland. Just go ahead, and just you have to ask the people who they have knowledge or the specialists, and to know the rules, at least for the taxation and then all this. If you know it well, you will succeed.
Will language be a barrier starting up a new business here in a foreign country?
No, I don't think so. It's unless if this in the tourism business, you don't need to have the local language. It's English is enough.
Right.
Because most your customers, 99% of them, they are not are foreigners.
I see.
Or they are tourists. That means you don't need language.
Yeah, depending on the industry.
Yes,
you're in.
yes. Just depend of the industry you're in.
Yeah.
You're right.
Thank you so much.
You
I
are
think
welcome.
it's a wonderful interview with everybody.
You are welcome. This is ours. We are here to help each other, to learn from each other. I mean, I'm happy to be with you today, at least to know that you have something, you do something for the immigrant or new Icelanders.
Yes.
Yes, then we have all of us to push this to be succeed in the future.
Thank you so much,
You're
Karim.
welcome. You're welcome.